Congratulations, Dr. Sullivan.
With you?
I want everything gloves off.
Or could the
A mysterious scene has surfaced, and it's sending shockwaves through the sisters' fandom. Two children, a boy and a girl, appear alongside Zach and Fatima, sparking a storm of theories online. Suddenly, the internet is buzzing with one question. Are these really their kids? Has the show taken a massive leap into the future? Or is this just another twist to keep us guessing? Fans can't stop talking, and the internet is buzzing with one burning question. What does this mean for Zach, Fatima, Karen, and the fate of Sisters Season 10? The first and loudest theory points to a time jump. It wouldn't be the first time a drama leaves its audience stunned by skipping ahead, but in Sisters, it would be a game-changing move. If these children are truly Zach and Fatima's kids, then we're being shown a glimpse of their happily ever after. It suggests they've endured the heartbreak, the chaos, the endless obstacles thrown their way, and somehow, they've made it through. That kind of reveal isn't just a spoiler, it's a statement. It would mean the writers are ready to push us into the future and give us answers about where this love story is really heading. But just as fans began celebrating, another wave of speculation hit. Some argue this isn't about Zach and Fatima at all. What if one of these children belongs to Karen? After all, Zach's past with Karen continues to cast a long shadow over his present. The thought that Karen's child could be included in this moment ignites a different fire, one that threatens to pull old wounds wide open. A potential child of Karen and Zach would complicate everything. It would turn this family vision from heartwarming into heartbreaking, forcing Zach and Fatima to carry the weight of choices they thought were behind them. The fandom is split, with one half clinging to hope for a future filled with peace, and the other half bracing for drama of the highest order. Then comes the third possibility, one even more mysterious. What if the children we're seeing aren't theirs at all? What if Zach and Fatima are simply stepping into someone else's story, watching over kids who aren't their own? It sounds far-fetched, but in the world of Sisters, nothing is too wild to consider. This idea opens the door to entirely new characters, new storylines, and possibly new heartbreaks. Imagine the frustration if fans discover these kids don't even belong to Zach and Fatima. An emotional roller coaster no one saw coming. What makes this reveal so powerful is how it plays with expectation. For years, fans have been asking the same question. Will Zach and Fatima truly make it to the finish line? Will their love survive every betrayal, every misunderstanding, every storm? This moment, these children, seem to hold the answer. If it's real, then we know they found a way to build a family. If it's a misdirect, then we know the writers are not done testing their bond. Either way, the stakes are higher than ever. Theories are no longer just fun speculation. They've become desperate attempts to understand where this love story is headed. And buried within all this chaos is the faint whisper of something fans have craved for years: closure. Could this shocking reveal be the beginning of the endgame? Unlike other Tyler Perry dramas that left fans hanging, Sisters might be aiming to deliver something rare, a true conclusion. One that ties together every heartbreak, every reunion, and every unfinished story. If Zach and Fatima really do have children together, then the message is clear. Love, no matter how painful, can survive. Struggles don't erase the happy ending, they validate it. And maybe, just maybe, every sister in the series will get the chance to write her own final chapter. This is only the beginning of the mystery. If this is truly a glimpse into the future, then Season 10 has already set itself apart. It's not just another season of drama, it could be the start of the most emotional conclusion in Sisters history. And fans are ready for the ride. The deeper we dive into this mystery, the more explosive the possibilities become. Season 10 is shaping up to be the most unpredictable chapter in the entire Sisters saga. If the reveal of Zach and Fatima's children is truly a time jump, then the ripple effects reach far beyond one couple's story. It changes the timeline of every major character. Imagine what this would mean for Andy, Danny, Sabrina, and Karen. A jump forward could show us the outcomes of their struggles in ways no one expected. Careers, relationships, and heartbreaks. Suddenly, years of untold stories could be condensed into one shocking leap. It's the kind of twist that fans love and hate at the same time. Love it because it offers answers. Hate it because it leaves so many unseen moments in the dark. But that's exactly why the conversation around this reveal refuses to die down. Everyone wants to know if we're being given closure or if we're being tricked. For Zach and Fatima, the stakes are even higher. A future with children doesn't erase their scars. Instead, it magnifies them. Every fight, every betrayal, every moment of doubt, they all become stepping stones to this future family. Fans who have stood by Zadima from day one understand this better than anyone. Their love was never about perfection. It was about survival. The idea that they could survive long enough to raise children feels like the ultimate reward. Yet the danger of heartbreak still lingers. If the writers are bold enough to jump forward, then they're bold enough to tear it apart just as quickly. A happy family could just as easily be revealed as a dream sequence, a flash of what could have been, or worse, a vision of what will never be. That's why fans can't let go of this reveal. It's not just a future, it's a test of whether hope or despair will win in the end. Then comes the Karen twist. Few names spark as much fire in the fandom as Karen. Her history with Zach is tangled, emotional, and unresolved. If one of the children we've glimpsed is indeed hers, then Season 10 isn't just about Zach and Fatima's family, it's about the consequences of Zach's past choices. Imagine the emotional weight if Zach is shown raising both his child with Karen and his child with Fatima. Two families colliding into one, bound together by history and heartbreak. For some fans, that would be the ultimate betrayal. For others, it would be a symbol of healing. It's the kind of storyline that could either destroy Zach and Fatima's bond or prove once and for all that their love is unbreakable. The idea alone has the fandom split right down the middle. But what if the reveal isn't about Zach, Fatima, or Karen at all? What if these children belong to Heather and Michael, characters who have been lingering on the edges of the story? Some fans believe Season 10 could finally bring resolution to that subplot. A reformed Heather, reunited with her son, could offer Zach and Fatima the chance to show a different side of themselves, a side that's nurturing, forgiving, and stronger than ever. Imagine a dinner table where Zach, Fatima, Michael, and Heather's reformed self come together. It's not the explosive drama fans are used to, but it's the kind of emotional payoff that lingers long after the credits roll. It would show growth, redemption, and the possibility of healing old wounds. Still, no theory is safe from being shattered. Tyler Perry's storytelling thrives on unpredictability. Every time fans think they've figured out the path, the show takes a sharp turn. Which brings us back to the possibility that none of this is real at all. Could it be a dream, a vision, a glimpse into an alternate timeline? These possibilities haunt fans because they've seen it before in other dramas. The thought of investing in this reveal, only for it to dissolve into smoke, terrifies the audience. And yet, it excites them too. The suspense of not knowing, of waiting for the truth to finally break, keeps the sisters' conversation alive day after day. At its core, this reveal isn't just about children. It's about destiny. Zach and Fatima's journey has always asked one central question. Can love built on broken pieces survive? If Season 10 confirms these kids are their future, then the answer is yes. Their love survived betrayal, jealousy, heartbreak, and doubt, and it emerged stronger. But if the reveal twists into something else, then the question remains unanswered. That's why this moment feels bigger than a simple spoiler. It's the emotional heartbeat of the season. Fans aren't just watching characters, they're watching themselves, watching the possibility of pain, hope, healing, and love all wrapped into one shocking reveal. And this is only Section 2 of the storm. The theories are endless, the stakes are higher than ever, and the truth is still out of reach. Season 10 hasn't just given us a first look, it's given us a puzzle. A puzzle that will test every fan's loyalty, patience, and heart as the pieces slowly fall into place. The storm around Sistas Season 10 is only growing, and fans are refusing to let go of the mystery. By now, the conversation has spiraled beyond Zach and Fatima alone. Every character, every relationship, every unfinished storyline is being pulled into this whirlwind of speculation. If the children we've seen are truly Zach and Fatima's, then what does that mean for the rest of the sisters? A time jump doesn't just age their kids, it reshapes the destiny of Andy, Danny, Sabrina, and Karen too. Suddenly, years of hidden drama could be behind us, replaced with outcomes we never got to see unfold. Did Andy finally find lasting love? Did Danny heal from her heartbreaks? Did Sabrina rebuild after her struggles? A leap into the future could answer everything at once, but it could also rob fans of the messy, emotional details they've been waiting for. And that's where the suspense sharpens its edge, because fans know Tyler Perry never gives without taking something away. At the center of it all remains Zach. His journey has always been one of redemption, a man haunted by his past, fighting to prove he can be more than his mistakes. Seeing him as a father is the ultimate image of growth. But with growth comes weight. The children at his side don't just symbolize love with Fatima, they symbolize responsibility, sacrifice, and the ghosts of choices he cannot escape. If one child is Karen's, then Zach's past is not just a memory, it's a living, breathing reminder that will forever sit at his family table. That possibility terrifies fans who want a clean slate for Zatima. Yet for others, it feels inevitable. After all, real life doesn't erase mistakes, it forces you to live with them. And maybe, just maybe, the writers are brave enough to reflect that truth in their story. Fatima's role in this theory cannot be ignored. She has stood by Zach through storms that would have broken most couples. Betrayals, insecurities, jealousy, and outside interference. She has faced it all, often sacrificing her own peace for the sake of their love. If she is now shown as a mother, it would mark the ultimate transformation in her character. No longer just a fierce defender of her relationship, but the backbone of a family. Yet this also raises terrifying questions. Could motherhood be her final role in the story? Is the reveal of her children a way of sealing her journey, suggesting her arc is complete? Fans are torn between joy and dread, wondering if this future means safety or a silent farewell. And then, of course, there's Karen. Her shadow over Zach and Fatima has never lifted fully. Even when fans wanted her story to fade, the writers kept her thread alive, weaving her pain and her claims of love into the larger narrative. If Karen's child is one of the kids in this future glimpse, then she is still part of Zach's life. Forever. This doesn't just reopen old wounds. It creates new ones. Fatima's strength would be tested in ways fans can barely imagine. Could she accept Zach raising a child with another woman? Could she love that child as her own? And could Karen finally release her grip on Zach, enough to let Fatima stand as the center of his world? These are the questions burning in every corner of the fandom, fueling debates, arguments, and endless theories across social media. But here's the twist that's keeping fans awake at night: the possibility that this entire reveal is a misdirection, a dream sequence, a vision, a glimpse of what might have been. If that's the case, then the children aren't the answer. They're the question. They're the haunting image of a future that may never come. That idea chills fans because it fits perfectly into Tyler Perry's style. He has a history of dangling hope, only to snatch it away in the cruelest of ways. Could Season 10 be building us up for the same heartbreak? Could the children be nothing more than a cruel mirage? The uncertainty is both maddening and addictive. Fans can't stop talking because the possibilities are endless, and every theory feels just as real as the last. What makes all of this so powerful is that it's not just about shock value, it's about emotional investment. Zach and Fatima's love story isn't just another romance on television, it's become a symbol of survival for the audience. People see their own struggles, their own heartbreaks, and their own hope in this couple. That's why the image of them with children hits so hard. It's not just a plot twist, it's the embodiment of every dream fans have held for them. And that's why the reveal, whether real or not, has shaken the fandom to its core. So here we are, standing at the edge of a mystery that refuses to be solved. Are we looking at a time jump, a twist, a reunion, or a dream? Are we seeing closure, or the cruelest cliffhanger yet? One thing is clear, Season 10 isn't just another chapter. It's the storm before the ending, the riddle that holds the key to Zach and Fatima's fate, and fans will not stop until the truth comes out. Season 10 of Sistas is no longer just a story. It has become a battlefield of theories, emotions, and expectations. Fans are holding their breath, waiting for confirmation, but the truth is that the mystery surrounding Zach and Fatima's children has already changed the way people see this show. It's no longer just about week-to-week drama. It's about the end game. The moment those children appeared, whether real, imagined, or symbolic, the entire tone of the series shifted. It felt like the writers were telling us that the finish line is near. And with every rumor, every leaked detail, and every fan theory, the anticipation grows heavier. The question isn't just, are those Zach and Fatima's kids? The question is, are we finally being shown the end of their story? If it is a true glimpse into the future, then the message is loud and clear. Zach and Fatima survived. Against all odds, against every betrayal, against every outside attack, they held on. Their children stand as proof that love tested by fire can endure. It would be a gift to the fans, a way of saying that every tear, every argument, every fight was worth it, that their struggles were not in vain. And if that's the ending, then it might be one of the most satisfying payoffs in Tyler Perry's world. A love story that didn't just survive, but thrived. But fans also know the danger. Perry's writing has never shied away from ripping happiness away in the blink of an eye. A reveal this big could be the calm before the cruelest storm. Karen's shadow only adds to the suspense. If her child is one of those seen in this shocking moment, then Zach's future is far from clean. It means his past will live on in the most permanent way possible. It means Fatima's strength will be tested once again, in ways that could break even the strongest of hearts. The fandom remains split, some begging for this truth to be revealed, others praying it's a misdirect. But either way, the emotional stakes are higher than ever, because in Sistas, no secret stays hidden for long. And when the truth comes out, it always cuts deeper than anyone expects. But what if the children aren't real? What if they're a dream, a vision, a cruel reminder of what could have been? That possibility terrifies fans more than anything else. To dangle happiness in front of Zach and Fatima, only to snatch it away, would leave scars on the fandom itself. It would fit perfectly into Perry's unpredictable style, and it would guarantee that Season 10 goes down in history as one of the most gut-wrenching finales ever. Fans want closure, but they know better than to expect it. In the world of Sistas, peace often comes with a price, and love is never safe from being tested one final time. And yet, buried under all the chaos, there's hope. Hope that Zach and Fatima will finally get the ending they deserve. Hope that after years of struggle, heartbreak, and near collapse, they will find peace in the arms of a family they built together. Hope that every sister, Andy, Danny, Sabrina, Karen, will also get her own ending, whether it's love, healing, or simply freedom from the storms of the past. That's what fans are truly waiting for. Not just answers, but closure. A finale that doesn't just shock them, but satisfies them. A finale that makes every step of this long, painful journey worth it. So as we stand at the edge of Season 10, one truth remains unshakable. Sistas has never been more unpredictable, more emotional, or more important to its fans. The reveal of Zach and Fatima's children has already etched itself into the legacy of the series. Whether it's real, imagined, or something in between, it has given fans the conversation of a lifetime. And soon, when the truth finally drops, it will either be the most heartwarming payoff or the most devastating twist in the show's history. The only question left is, are fans ready for the answer? Because once Season 10 pulls back the curtain, there's no going back. This is the moment where everything changes, where Zach and Fatima's fate is sealed, and where Sistas either delivers its most powerful ending yet, or leaves us gasping in disbelief. One way or another, history is about to be made.